Yes, I'm back. Like I said I would be. I took a little more than 30 minutes, so I gotta shut up and give y'all time to come in. I gotta shut up and give y'all time to come in. I hope it's a good time to do it. I don't know if nobody else is live right now. I ain't even checked on YouTube to see if nobody else was live yet. I just came right in. What up, what up, what up? Yes, family. We are a new extended family. Tasha, you traveling? Oh, guys, be safe if you're not just traveling to work. Yes, I'm sorry it took more than 30 minutes, guys. You know, I'm sorry. But I haven't talked to you guys in a long time, it seems like. And it was, though it hasn't been a long time. But it seems like it's been a long time. And y'all know how absence makes the heart grow fonder. New York hospital shooting, I don't know. I just dropped a video off, though, on my YouTube page. It's probably still uploading about this beta male epidemic shit, which is horrible. This beta male ass nigga out in Virginia punches his girlfriend all in the face in the store, like literally beating the shit out of this woman like she's a man. That shit was sad and disgusting. And I had to throw that up there. So it'll be on my page in the next 5 to 10 minutes or however long it takes to upload. It's short, so it's probably up there now. But it's pretty damn disgusting. I have a personal issue with brothers who beat up women, especially in that manner. Like I said, I don't condone talks of people saying things like, there's never a reason to hit a woman. Like, that's crazy. If there's reasons to kill people, it's reasons to hit people. Like, if a woman was standing there holding my baby talking about I'm about to throw this baby on the ground and crush his head, I'm probably going to hit you. You know what I mean? So I don't say things like there's never a reason. But just because a woman is you in the dealings with a sister, and apparently that was his lady, and you just punch her in the mouth because she said something out her mouth, like you a coward, you a pussy, and you a beta male. And I don't have any problem saying that shit. Like, you're a beta male pussy, and you're a beta male pussy because them European cops can get in your face and do the same exact thing, and you won't do shit. I could get in his face, and he won't do shit. And she already had a broken fucking leg, and you gonna jump on this woman anyway. So, yeah, that nigga, that beta male bullshit, yo, I'm getting sick of them beta male pussy ass niggas. And I had a run-in with a beta male nigga myself not too long ago. This shit, a couple days ago. Okay? So that's one of the reasons why I canceled the whole interview, and that's not even going down. You know what I mean? Like, I don't have time for that I don't have time for sensitive ass men. I don't have time for no grown man who got hairy balls and a penis and you sensitive like my sister or my woman or my daughters. Like, I just don't have time for that. I just don't have no patience for that. And you know, it comes from how I was raised. Like I said, I had a father, I had uncles, grandfathers, both my grandfathers on both sides of the family, and all these men were manly men. You know, like my uncles, manly men. My father was a hard, stern man. So it's like, I'm a man. I can't help. I can't be nothing else but a man because I was raised by men. And these beta male ass niggas, man, is running around punching women in the face, but a man get in your face and call you a pussy ass motherfucker, and 9 times out of 10, you won't do a damn thing about it. So, like, this goes out to whoever hears this. I don't care what you do, who you beat up, who you don't beat up. If I see you beating up a woman in front of me, she better have just did something to your kids or try to stab your mother or something of that severity for me to see you putting your hands on her and fighting her like you fighting some dude out in the street. I don't get down like that. And don't tell me as a man you don't know how to pull back. Because you could grab somebody who's being, if my lady was being unruly and fighting and swinging, yo, all I had to do is pick her ass up and drop her ass on the fucking bed, turn her over and sit on her until she calmed down. Like, I don't need to cold cock her and punching her and kneeing her in the face and all. Like, God, what the fuck, man? What the fuck? That whole video just got me all out of my square and everything, yo. Like, that shit is just sickening and disgusting. But I wanted to continue this live stream, guys, because I was outside doing it. And because my sister's in town. Of course, you guys know it's holiday weekend and all that shit. So family is in town. And if I come in my house and do shit while she's here, you're going to hear her entire, you won't hear my video. You'll just hear her talking. So, and she won't even be talking to me. But can I get a couple likes, yo, from y'all while y'all in here real quick before we get started? And then we're going to dive right back into what we were talking about before. Yeah, because I want to get into this whole new minions and new things and new people being brought around. I just want to bring all of that back into play and have a conversation about that. That's all. It's a needed conversation. And I didn't want to leave the way I just left it with the way I had it. So I want us to continue going in. I want us to talk about who these minions are. I don't know if you guys took the time to go and check out who these guys may be, or took time to go check out. Some of you, I think, may have heard of them, and some of you said that you hadn't heard of these Wonder Twins. I don't know where the fuck you get a name like that, but anyway, like, I don't know where that came from or who's actually heard from them or haven't heard from them. But like I said, the information was sent to me. It wasn't something that I went looking for. It wasn't nobody that I was looking for. This was some shit that was brought to me, and I'm deciding to go ahead and boom, put a video up about it before it happens. And here at Shame TV's Watch, you guys know that we operate mainly on we operate off of preventive measures, okay? And what do I mean by preventive measures? I mean, we try to nip things in the bud before they get started. We try to expose things that are going on before they get started, okay? Let me get a couple more likes, guys, from the people who just coming in. And I appreciate you for coming back with me and hanging with me. I think they Hebrew Israelite twin. I don't know for sure because I only seen the video that was sent to me, and I didn't see the video in its entirety because it came real clear, real fast what was going on. And what was going on is basically we all know that Sa Neter is rebooting right now. That his whole roster has basically been shattered. You know, so right now is basically reboot time for the House of Consciousness. Okay, so with that being the case, right now, if we're gonna call ourselves Shame TV East Watch here, and we're watching, we're gonna have to report on this. And what I'm reporting on is what I stated earlier: a witness with personal firsthand knowledge who spoke to these Wonder Twins. And the person who spoke to these Wonder Twins said that the Wonder Twins, when he spoke to them about what they're trying to do and the conscious community and all of that, that these dudes said, I'm paraphrasing a little bit, basically fuck these niggas, basically on some polite shit. Like when he was saying it to me, he was telling me that it was just like the shit that Polite said. He was like, it was the same shit that Polite came out and did and was like, fuck these niggas, after he's extracted money from these niggas and built fame with these niggas behind him, and then turned around and said, fuck them. It's the same situation. These guys are coming out and basically they were like, fuck these black people. We don't give a fuck about these niggas. Right on Sa Neter's couch. reportedly, that they were saying these things, that that's not what they're here for. They hear about this money. So I just want everybody to be aware that everything is the same. Nothing's changed. The same tactics are still at play here. The same thing. The people that are being drawn to Sa Neter and his platform seem to be the same type of people. I don't know if they said it on camera or not, but I'm going to find out. I'm going to dive deeper into it. But what I do know is that Sa Neter is trying to set up some sort of showdown between the Wonder Twins and his former Wonder Twins. We all know who the old Wonder Twins were, but his previous Wonder Twins have pretty much exposed him and turned against him. So now we have these new Wonder Twins. Okay, so the old Wonder Twins. The old Wonder Twins are gone. Red Pill and Blue Pill and that whole Sa Neter connection, even if you see them together, that it's tainted. Like it'll never be the way it was before. It'll always be tainted. Okay? So they talk about Noble Drew as well. You know what I mean? They talk about a lot. They talk about thank you. It's the same dog, different tricks. That's it. It's the same bullshit. It's just different. It's just a different face on the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like, bringing out the Wonder Twins is a wonderful thing for him to do because he just lost 2 Wonder Twins. So with Red Pill and Blue Pill Wonder Twin gone, but not really gone. Okay, don't forget that they gone, but they ain't really gone. They could be pulled back in at any moment if cash and or a debate is set up and involved. So if there's a debate involved, if there's cash involved, Red Pill and Blue Pill will come back. Like, that's just, you might as well forget that. Like, that they will come back. The issue that we're having here is these new ones. What's up, Snapper? Yeah. And y'all stop with that welcome back shit like I've been gone somewhere. Oh man. Yeah, these so-called Wonder Twins. They're the Wonder Twins, guys. Y'all remember the Wonder Twins, don't y'all? The one that turned into water and all types of water things, and then the other one, I forgot. What was the girl? She turned into purple or pink animals and shit like that. But I don't know which one is the girl one. But anyways, the Wonder Twins, they're Sa Neter's new project. I think he's taking them slow. He's bringing them along slow. Activate. He's bringing them along slow. So I just want you guys to keep a heads up. That's all. Like, this ain't nothing big that I'm doing right now. It's just me staying on my square and what I said that I was going to be doing before and what I said I was going to be doing the whole time. All right? That's all I'm saying. That keep the lookout and keep on watch out for anyone whispering or rumoring or rumors of a Sa Neter debate set up between the Wonder Twins versus Red Pill, Blue Pill. I told you guys this summer is the breaking point for the House of Consciousness. This summer is what they need. They need this summer back. They need this summer to be popping again. They need to be back on top by this summer. So what we're going to do here is just, like I said, keep our foot on them, keep our foot on their necks, not, relinquishing in any way, shape, form, or fashion. And I think that's the most important thing that any of us can do right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, just stay aware. No one's even saying anything about going in his chat because it's not necessary. For those of you who want to and go in there and leave the shames, who leave the shame bells in their chat, you can do that. You know, I'm not going to stop you. I ain't going to stop you. But a lot of people are going to continue dealing with them because they don't know. I told you guys before, like, a lot of people really have no idea. They have no clue of who these people are and what's going on with them. That's why it was people who were, at one point, I remember someone I had listened to Kev Gill's show one time when someone had called in and was like, hey man, I was about to order stuff from him and this, that, and the third. And yeah, he started seeing people's videos pop up about him being a scam artist, so he didn't do it. So it's like, the reason I do this is because there's a lot of people who don't fucking know who this person is. There's a lot of people who do not know who Young Pharaoh is. So Pharaoh is, if you go by subscribers, way more popular than Polite. And there's still people who have no idea who the fuck he is. So people are going to be scammed by this brother, yo. Like, it took years for Polite to leave the East Coast. It took years for him to leave the East Coast. So if it took years for him to leave the East Coast, then that means there's a lot of people who didn't know who the fuck this guy was and what the fuck he was doing and what he was about. You know what I'm saying? So with that being put out there, all I want everybody to do is just realize that this is not over, and this is the time that you really have to keep your eyes open. Like, this is the time that they're really going to crank it up, because it seems as though things have been let go. It seems as though things have been put on the back burner, and nothing has really been put on the back burner. Everything that everybody was talking about is still at the forefront of our minds. Everybody's still more than aware of the scamming. Everybody's still more than aware of Red Pill, Blue Pill now being involved in the scammers. And let me get a few more likes, guys, for y'all that's just coming in here. And everybody is fully aware of all that bullshit that those dudes was doing, all the fucking scamming and shit. So it's like, it's time for new faces. Okay, it's time for new faces, and that's what they need. He needs a new crop of players. He needs a new crop of faces. When you go to Black News 102, I hate saying that. When you do that shit and you start going to his page, he needs you to see new faces. He can't keep recycling Reggie in them. Like, we done put too much fucking stink on Reggie. We done put too much stink on the pills. We done put too much stink on Shaka Amos. And Shaka Amos, you did a lot of that stink yourself. But we done put a little too much stink on all these people. So with all this stink on all these people, there's no way that he could keep running his page. Sci-Fi. He can't. There's too much stink on Sci-Fi. Okay? There's too much stink on these guys. So he can't keep having you guys come to the fucking page and that's what you see. Now, what? Let's bring in the Wonder Twins. And the Wonder Twins were talking about indigenous or black people being indigenous to this land. Here we go again with the same and main trick that I tell you guys about. They bring truth and reality. They bring righteousness only to hide the fact that they are not coming to be righteous. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Oh, did I say that correctly? Like, they come as your brother only to hide the fact that they're not coming as your brother, that they're coming as a person who's trying to take advantage of you. They're coming as a group of people in a faction. It's not even just a person no more. It's a whole faction with these people. This is not a one person thing that we talking about here. These are groups of individuals who knew and have known for a long fucking time what the fuck was going on, how it was going on, and nobody says shit. Okay? So that's already been put out there. That's already been exposed. That's a fact now. That's not anyone's opinion anymore. So what we have now is it's time for a crop of new faces. It's time to push the Wonder Twins. It's time to push whatever new female that he meets and tries to act like he loves women and then turns around and gets caught on recordings calling people bitches and telling them how he gonna fuck them over and this, that, and the third. So we already know how Filthy Frank acts. We already heard my videos on Filthy Frank and his unchecked abuse. Okay, how he just runs rampant and threatens women and talks shit and calls them all types of bitches and say that any woman who listens to Pharaoh, the only reason you listen to Pharaoh is because you want to suck his dick. So that's Sonetta. We already know where he's coming from. So when he starts presenting new people, all I have to do is go back into my memory bank, pull out who I'm dealing with. Who am I dealing with? I'm dealing with Frankie 2 times here. Frankie Filthy Frank from the West Side. Okay, that's who we dealing with here. So that's who we dealing with. Filthy Frank from the West Side, Frankie 2 times, Frankie Thieves, Frankie Steals. That's who we talking about. Anybody that he brings up with him is going to be in the same mold. Everyone that he brings with him is going to be in the same mold. These Wonder Twins are now brought out and being touted as people who are basically going to be a new face. And then after about another week or two of them, because they've been up there, said, I think they first really started coming around in April. Okay. So now it's time for debate time. It's time to start making debates. They don't want just no polite Tazariak debate. That's not what they're looking for. They're looking for a debate after that debate and more debates. Because the pot is getting low. Y'all heard Sonetta on his TV, on his YouTube TV channel over there begging for $5. What does a man who drives a Benz and got all this paper and showing money and video clips and all that, why are you begging people for $5? I should go get my shame bell for that one. Why are you begging people for $5? Now, come on now. You got all this shit popping and you begging people to be a Patreon for $5. And the debates are the bait. The debates are the bait that they throw out there to suck you in and reel you in. So here again, we got these Wonder Twins coming in. We got these Wonder Twins coming in, and the Wonder Twins are supposed to be the new red pill, blue pill. Do you notice? Okay? Do you notice that they're kind of talking the same way red pill, blue pill talk? Do you notice that? That the only people on Sonetta's platform that used to speak anything about us being indigenous, anything about Drew Ali in a decent or positive fashion was, I don't understand that shit. I don't understand that shit. Why you get rid of 2 twins, a set of twins, and then you bring in another set of twins that speak exactly the same way. Do you know why I think it is? I think it is because of what I said before about the Wonder Twins saying how they don't give a fuck about these niggas and how you niggas is lost. And so since you niggas is lost and they don't give a fuck about you niggas, they just here for the paper. That came from the and I'm going to say it the right way, the supposed Wonder Twins. Because I don't know how wonderful they actually are. Okay? But Shame TV East Watch, I was given sent this information. I was also, when I was sent the video clip, like I said, I was also sent the conversation that this individual told about, the conversation that he had with one of the Wonder Twins. And how the Wonder Twins said, fuck these niggas. And these niggas, y'all niggas is lost. And fuck you niggas, he's here for the paper. Now that sounds accurate. That sounds like 2 guys who are right up Sonetta's alley. That's not surprising to me to hear that. That's not surprising to me. Okay? Again, Derek Jones here, Derek Jones Talks on this platform, Shame TV. I do not know the Wonder Twins. I have never met the Wonder Twins. I have never seen anything that the Wonder Twins put out until about 3-4 days ago. So I don't know these guys. I don't know what you're about as far as me trying to hate on the Wonder Twins. Let me say this again as a disclaimer. Everything that I'm saying that the Wonder Twins said comes from a person who spoke to you, which means a witness with personal firsthand knowledge that you did say these things, that they saw and or heard you say these things. Fuck everybody and fuck these lost niggas, and these niggas ain't shit. They ain't ready to hear the information and this, that, and the third. You're just here to get this paper. That come from a witness with personal first-hand knowledge. So I'll leave it at that. He can't find a new Polite because the world has already got our eyes open for some shit like that. Now that one would be very difficult for him to pull off. Like to bring another Polite in, that would be extremely difficult for him to pull off. Now I ain't saying it can't happen. I'm not saying it can't happen, but that would be difficult for him to pull off because Polite was something that he didn't really plan for. You know what I'm saying? Polite fell into his lap. And the thing with Sa Neter was, Sa Neter thought he was controlling Polite and the whole time and using Polite, and the whole time they were using each other. So it wasn't like Sa Neter was just using him and getting over, or Polite was just using him and getting over. Nah, that wasn't the case. So, anyways, yes, we have new minions to be on the lookout for. They're called the Wonder Twins. Know that that what they're trying to do here is set up a twin debate between Red Pill, Blue Pill versus the new Wonder Twins, so that everyone will gravitate to this debate, and we're gonna go ahead and nip that shit in the bud. Just like we nipped in the bud the reunion, and they want to act like the reunion fell through because it just fell through. Nah, that reunion fell through because we put that heat on your ass. That council fell through because we put that heat on your ass. That's why that shit fell through. And just like everything else that you do is going to fall through, because we're going to continue to put the heat on you. 5-minute intermission break. Oh my goodness. Yeah, in a second, babe. I'm about to close this out in a little bit. Oh man. People, please keep your eyes open, man. Please keep your eyes open. Here at Shame TV, we don't do this for nothing. Okay? We're not doing this stuff for nothing, guys. We're doing this because we want other people to be aware. We want other people to be aware, just as aware as we are. So until that happens, I'm going to have to keep doing what I'm doing. But I want you guys to investigate these Wonder Twins. Let me know. Send me something. I'll do more videos. Send me something. I'll do more videos. Somebody sent me something about YP the other day. I wanted to comment on that shit, talking about, because he was with 2 sisters, I think, on a beach, and somebody said something about looking more like Polite, and I, like, in that sense, I have no idea. The only thing that gets me about Polite is fast talking just to extract money from you, and I don't see that in Pharaoh, nowhere near. You know what I'm saying? Now, I don't know Pharaoh as far as, I know Pharaoh personally, but I don't know him as far as what the fuck he does on a daily basis. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know what that, like, right this very moment and second in time, I have no idea what the fuck is going on. You know what I'm saying? Oh, man. And that was my ride. He trying to, because I'm still trying to leave tonight, y'all. But I don't know what the hell's going on with that brother on a daily basis. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's none of my business. But I don't see Polite in him because I don't see Pharaoh trying to scam people. And the moment I see that, then I'll listen to him, you know what I'm saying, doing that. as far as him being like polite. But if he ain't trying to scam people and saying smart things out his mouth only to trick people into extracting funds from them, that's polite. And I don't see that in Pharaoh. So however many women he sleep with, good for you, guy. You know, when I was young and before I was in a relationship and had kids, on all that bullshit like that, as far as being stuck in the house every day, because I'm a family man, close that, baby. And being a family man, though, like I liked women too, and I ran around with different women too. So I don't know what his situation is, and I like sisters. I ain't never not love sisters. So as many as I could get, I would take. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. So I want you guys to know that, yes, I'm back since y'all think I was gone. So, yes, I'm back. Salima, Tasha Pope putting out APBs on people. It's Snapper, God Snapella. We putting out APBs on people. I'm not going nowhere. I promise y'all. I'm right here. You know what I'm saying? When my interview fell through, I was kind of pissed because I was going to bring that to y'all like yesterday. You know what I'm saying? And I was pissed about that. But I said I'm going to still go over everything that I went over. I'm going to basically give the interview, basically give all the information out. You know what I'm saying? That was given to me. So with that, yes, this is a marathon day. Let me go handle some business, and I'm going to get back at y'all again. And when you see that live pop up, it's going to be back on and popping. Like, comment, share, subscribe. I love y'all to death. I swear I do. I swear I'm sincere and I mean it. I love you guys to death. I love the loyalty, and just keep sharing my stuff, especially the stuff with my shirts, guys, because I'm really trying to push this store. Thanks for all the people who bought shirts so far. To all the people who haven't, I know you're going to get one soon. Love, peace, happiness to all you guys. I'll be right back.